Hey all, been a fucking long time. But yeah, got some shit to take care of. Managed to borrow a little bit of space for a week or so to get this done. Motor in the ED has shit the bed, seized. And this is the only other spare engine I've got laying around, so it's time to do the Barra swap. I actually bought this thing fucking five odd years ago during all the COVID bullshit when it was first kicking off. So it's been sitting around waiting for a while. But I thought I'd take this opportunity and show a couple of tricks that I do to set Barras up to go into the E-Series Falcons, EA, B, E, D in particular. First thing I do, because I'm a tight ass and I've got fuck all money, so I don't fuck around getting custom aircon hoses made up, I have used the E-Series pump and made up some adapters. Yeah, okay, they're not fucking pretty, they don't need to be, they're just there to fucking hold the pump. It's about, I don't know, 40 mil roughly, 30 mil, something like that. That the pump sits further forward than the bolt holes on the block. So yeah, just spaced it at top and bottom. Made up some adapters. I used the EFEL AU front pipe for the heater. And just made up a little strap adapter to go from there to there. Temperature probe for the dash gauge I put in there. You can also put them in further down, but the material there is very thin and there's not as much there to take the torque of it when you do it up. It's very easy to either crack the housing or strip threads, so I tend to go through there. The other thing I do is I use the EFEL AU water pump pipe, and I cut, there's a little tab of cast metal there on the stock manifold, and I just cut that off to give it room. And then bend the pipe a little bit. From memory, it's got to be bent in like that a bit more, I think, and then towards the back it's got to go like that, I think, and upwards, and it's got to go up a fair fucking way to give yourself plenty of room to clear that fucking sensor that goes in there, which I've fucking broken. Had to order another one. And then just I cut them straps off the original Barra pipe and just flattened them out, welded them on. I do it in two places because I find that these are under, once they're bent and shit and enough to clear this, it's under a bit of strain, so I use two straps and spread the load and give it a good solid mounting. And then down here I just use a bit of alloy strap and made an adapter there to go to where the mount lines up on the manifold and where it lines up on the pipe. That's the two biggest issues really. Besides that, getting it in there is basically the same as doing an AU engine. Just flap the fins on the front of the sump, which I haven't done yet, and swap the E-Series engine mounts onto it. That's it. And then once it's actually in there, there's a small bit of the the bonnet Rio that you got to cut to clear this. So it's only, you know, a small bit of the Rio, so it's nothing major. Apart from that though, yeah, getting the engine in's no issue. It's all the bloody wiring associated with it. There's a fuckload of wiring associated with getting a Barra in and running, i.e. e-throttle and all that kind of crap, speed sensing and all that. Yeah. It's not too bad though. Just takes time like everything. So yeah, I've been bloody crook for the last 4 days, so this is the first time I've actually gotten out and worked on it in 5 days now, I think. So yeah, I'm getting into it again. Hopefully have this in, well, tomorrow's New Year's Eve. So, shit. So Thursday, New Year's Day, Friday or Saturday I might actually have this sitting in the bay. And then I can start on all the wiring, which I'll give you as an update on when I actually get stuck in with all that. But, yeah, I can quite honestly say if this doesn't work or there's anything wrong with this engine, I am fucked. So, yeah, in the meantime, Happy New Year to everyone. Cerveza, por favor. And, yeah, catch up with you.